Good morning, everybody, and thank you for the invitation for the Italian Insurtech Summit. Very excited to speak to you today from the side of Digital Partners, a Munich Re company, a company that has basically entered the Insurtech space about 4 years ago and looking to collaborate with Insurtech across the world. I'll jump straight into my presentation and briefly talk to you about what I'm going to say today. I'm going to touch on what makes a proposition strong in our experience, what are the current market trends we're seeing, what is our approach and value add, and finally, what constitutes a true partnership approach. Briefly about myself, currently the commercial director and head of European partnerships for Digital Partners. What we are is a Munich Re company looking to collaborate with the Insurtech sector and deliver the market-beating propositions across the world. My role, primarily working with our European partners, engaging from them from the engagement stage up to working with them to build successful and strong businesses. So, from our experience, we've seen that there's a lot of things that Insurtechs bring to the table, a lot of things that make them successful or not. We've tried to narrow them down to 6 things. First is, why do they exist? Be clear and know why they're there. What is the niche they're serving? What is the customer they're serving? Second, understand what is their unique selling point? What is their point of differentiation? Is it how they engage with the customers? Is it the kind of data they use? Is it how they deliver a great customer journey? Is it all of these or some of these? Again, knowing what it is and focusing on that is key. Third is how is that all brought together? What are the capabilities the team brings together? What are the partners the team has brought together? So how is all that being delivered? Fourth is, if you ask any VC, they'll tell you out there that what they focus on is the team, and the team. Well, we look at the same. We know that the team that comes together and their focus is probably the single most important item that will make them succeed. Fifth is the ability of the team to raise capital, but also the capital that they already have raised, which will show how resilient they are. And sixth is how does all that fit together? How sustainable is the proposition? How robust is it for the future? So these are the things we look at, and these are the things that we have seen till now make an Insurtech partner strong. Second, what we see out there at the moment, COVID has obviously changed a lot of things. So one of the things that we recently have seen is that there's a lot of interest in embedding insurance with either fintech players or other car manufacturers. So basically players that have customers, players that look to offer an insurance proposition to their existing customers. There's a lot of interest into that. That has been accelerated by COVID, and especially in terms of e-commerce. So a lot of e-commerce players look to attach and add insurance at the end of their journey. A lot of opportunities there for Insurtechs in our view. Third, there's a shift towards IPOs. Lemonade has done a great job bringing more attention to our market and understanding that there is a lot of value here. So a lot of players are looking into that space now. Fourth is the shift between business models that we see across Insurtechs. So there's been multiple business models, but there's been movement recently from strong players moving between business models, either from MGA to full stack carrier, either from MGA to being a software provider for incumbents, either changing their sales model from direct to broker-led to actually hybrid models. So we see a lot of movement there. And fifth, we're starting to see interesting Insurtechs entering the commercial lines segment. This is relatively new. The first phase of Insurtech was focusing more on P&C. Now we're seeing more movement to the commercial lines, which is very exciting indeed. Third is what we bring to the market, what we bring to the space. So in a way, we bring everything that Munich Re brings to its clients. So the strength, the resilience, the support and the knowledge from hundreds of years of experience in insurance. We bring that and then we deliver it through Insurtech approach, Insurtech processes that we've built in our team, which is actually numbering about 110 people now globally. So we offer everything from underwriting support, product and pricing capabilities, support with the delivery of efficient products, efficient models in a fit for purpose and compliant way. And we support our partners with taking most of the back-end operational hurdles. We have developed our model as well over the last couple of years to become more flexible, to work with all types of insurtechs that come with the interest of just getting a product from us and bringing all the insurance licenses themselves, which is sort of the left side of our proposition, up to all the way being a full stack carrier, especially recently in the US, where we're able to support a team of people that have a great idea, a great digital angle. Finally, and what's actually very important for today's session is what makes a true partnership. We believe we've seen over the last couple of years that partnership is the way forward. Partnership between open-minded and collaborative partners, incumbents and insurtechs in this space. So what makes it successful? I think it comes down to three things really: integrity, trust, and a shared value, shared values of results. And we try to break it down in the way to that parties need to manage expectations across each other, understand what each partner is looking at, and monitor it across the duration of the partnership. Second, consider the priorities of all stakeholders, not just the insurtech and incumbent, but also all the channel partners, all the distribution partners, all the carrier partners, understand what everybody needs, understand what everybody wants. Third, ensure there is alignment of incentives to the extent possible, and build your strategy around that. So know what the incentives the carrier has, know what incentives the insurtech has, and work together to achieve them. Fourth is a way to achieve most of these things is using data, is leveraging on the data on an ongoing basis. That will allow you to deliver a strong proposition, but also to balance growth and profitability, which is a very challenging task, but a very important one in the end. Finally, know when to stop, when to pivot, and be frank and transparent on why you're doing that. Again, partnerships are based on trust, and when both parties need to move on or need to pivot to a new angle, that should be clear and fair. Closing, I would like to use a quote from Guy Goldstein, CEO of Next Insurance, which in a way summarizes for us what insurtech is. So he stated a couple of years ago that when we look at the future of insurance, there are two parallel trends that can be seen. The first change comes from technology, which will impact risk. The second change is how insurance is going to be serviced to customers. So in a very simple way, insurtech brings technology, changing how risk is seen, and also supports really unique customer servicing. Thank you very much for your time. Very happy to answer questions or connect with you following the event. Thank you.